One of the first things we're going to ask in the future is, where are you at now? Where do you want to be? Right? Where, like, if it was Rich on a mortgage, where are you living at right now? Where do you want to be? What's your biggest reason for moving? Once Rich understands what my biggest reason for moving is, it's going to be very easy for Rich to call me and say, hey Matt, wanted to make sure you received my emails with all the documents so that you can transfer over your pay stubs. We can get you locked into this mortgage before rates change, get you out of Denver and over to Boca Raton so you can be close to the ocean watching your kids scuba dive every day. I'm on my mobile, 720-660-3202, right? We're going to figure out where they're at right now. Where do they want to be? Okay, we can attach that with a so you can. If I was you and this person already has the thing, okay, not saying lie, I'm giving you latitude to frickin' take a swag, a strategic, wild ass guess at where they're at right now and where they want to be. In the future, get them to speak it, it'll be more powerful. But here's what you're going to say on your touch now. You are going to forget everything that they ghosted you with in the past, okay? Because if let's say it's Laura, okay, who's going next in her question, and she's ghosted me for 3 weeks, and I remind her of that, all I'm going to do is remind her that she didn't do the thing she was supposed to do, thus making her feel bad about herself. People don't like to feel bad about themselves, so they take it out on us. By the way, that's some good marriage and relationship advice too, right? Do you want to die on that hill? No, I don't want to die on that hill. So I'm not going to remind Laura that she forgot to get back to me, because guess what she's going to do? She's going to have a million reasons and make a bunch of them up of why she didn't get back to me. A lot of them are going to be centered around my product, the contract, the offering. So I don't even want to open that Pandora's box. I'm just going to pretend that I'm stuck in a time loop. And I'm going to call Laura and say, hey Laura, Matt Easton over here with Acme, wanted to make sure you had the email from me. It's as simple as just responding back to that email so we can get this started and you can get from 4.7 in top line revenue to 8.9. I'm here on my mobile, 720-660-3202. 1 week from now, hey Laura, Matt Easton over here at Easton University, wanted to make sure you received the email from me. It's as simple as just responding to that email so we can get you from that, I don't know what it was, I made it up, 4.7 to 7.4 million, or get your employees the ability to upload their reports, thus causing you guys to not have to pay so much in overtime, whatever the outcome is. I am literally, guys, trust me on this. Stick yourself in a time loop. You're not that important. I'm not that important. Laura, don't be pissed at me. You're not that important either, okay? So we're not going to punish them for not getting back to us. We're just going to pretend we didn't notice. Why? The path of least resistance. Laura's going to know she's ghosted me, subconsciously at the very least. If I punish her and said, this is the 8th time I'm calling you, and if the deal's not gonna happen, if you could just let me know, that's garbage. I saw a social media post today, the guy's like, somebody hasn't responded in a week. Send them this text. Typically, when somebody doesn't respond to me, it means one of two things. Either you didn't like me, my company, or my offering. If that's the case, please let me know. Or somebody stole you from me and offered you a better price. Also, if that's the case, I'd like to know. Or third, something has happened to you or your family. And if that's the case, I'm really worried about you. Please let me know. You know what that sounds like? A psychopath that met somebody at a bar at 11 p.m. and is now leaving their 50-second voicemail for that person at 4:30 a.m. By the way, she left her phone at the bar, jackass. That's why she hasn't called you. Now when she finally gets her phone, she's like, what the hell? Who is this psycho? Oh, and by the way, somebody stole you and gave you a better price? I just said that I overcharged. Like, it's the dumbest stuff I've ever heard. Just, hey, as promised, met you at the bar last night, calling to see if it makes sense for us to have lunch in a reasonable amount of time. Okay? Next week, as promised, met you at the bar last week, calling to see if it makes sense for us to have lunch. Say the exact same thing over and over again. But the reason why, Lucas, I asked you about the mechanics is you have entered the phase of this deal where mechanically they're supposed to do something. And when they do that thing, the sale happens. So what I don't want you to do is go back to them saying they did it and start over before that. That sounds like this. Hey Lucas, I'm just calling, and by the way, skillful way of saying it, I'm going to use my own clothes, calling to see if it makes sense for us to move forward on the deal. He already said he was going to move forward. You sent him the email. All he has to do is respond to the email. That's where we're going to focus. I wanted to make sure, and it's right up on the edge of passive aggressive, but it's not crossing it. I wanted to make sure you had the email. I wanted to make sure you had the link for Dave Gast. I wanted to make sure you had the secure link to upload your patient invoices. Okay? I wanted to make sure you had the contract to sign. We're going to focus on the mechanics, not on the person. Because people love to focus on mechanics, and that gets them out of the fact that they were being a jerk and ghosted you. Okay? So we're not even talking about that. I wanted to make sure you had the email. It's as simple as just responding back. Once I have that back, we'll get everything, we'll do all the heavy lifting on our end, and we'll be in a position to get you from XYZ to ABC. I'm on my mobile, 720-660-3202. So focus on the mechanics once they've said they were going to do it. I'm not sure if it's for you, but if you work in sales and you absolutely positively have to double or triple the amount of money you're making in order to truly enjoy your life, click the link here. My name's Matt Easton. I'm the founder of Easton University. It's the most effective sales coaching in the world. Click the link here. Check it out. You're going to see we'll give you access to an on-demand learning portal that's going to give you video coaching with me on everything you need to know to double or triple your income, or even more. Everything from prospecting to closing to handling objections and complaints to building your personal network and self-confidence. But it doesn't stop there. Click the link here. You're going to see that when you get a membership to Easton University, you're also going to have the ability to do live coaching with me twice a week. You can ask me any questions. We can work through anything you're struggling with. I will be there with you every step of the way to help you double your income in sales right now. Click the link now. You're going to see we've helped thousands of people just like you, and we have the video testimonials from them to prove it. Easton University is more than a learning portal. It's more than live coaching with me. It's your future, and you and your future are worth it. Click the link now. I'll see you at Easton University.